What's up, everybody? It's Ryan Donnelly, freefromhell.com and compsupport.com. I'm making this video to talk about my life now. I get tons of emails and messages from people because my YouTube account was so stagnant for so long, and that's my fault. I was working on a ton of stuff, and now I'm starting to bring up more videos. And during that time, like I said, I was getting messages. People were wondering, like, what's going on with you? Are you still clean? Telling me that I motivated them to keep going, to get through whether it was withdrawal or just their early recovery. So I felt like I owed it to you, the people that were asking for it, to tell you how my life is now. I'm married. I have a beautiful wife. I have a 5-month-old son, and he's the cutest thing in the entire world, and I love him to death. I'm working like crazy, and I just put out a product, compsupport.com. It's a all-natural opiate withdrawal aid, and it's helping a lot of people, and I'm very proud of the help that it's giving. Now, besides that, I want to talk about things I've learned over my recovery, and the single most amazing accomplishment of my entire life is my ability to give back. I've been granted a lot of opportunities, and things worked out the way they did with the blog, and it got large enough where I was able to affect people's lives. The YouTube videos, my original account was very large. This is the second account. It reaches a lot of people. So I talk to a lot of people on a daily basis, and I've never been outstanding at anything. Okay, I've been mediocre at certain things like sports. I was an all-right football player in high school. I wasn't anything like great. And I'm a little bit above average when it comes to certain things. You know, I'm a normal guy. But giving back, I think I'm pretty good at it. I spend most of my time outside of work and family answering phone calls and texts and emails and visiting people from my area. I mean, I've traveled around the country to meet people and help them. I enjoy it, and it's my single most it's my best accomplishment in my life so far. And I want that for other people. When you get to a certain point in your recovery, you want to give back. I mean, a lot of people helped you, right? People were there for you when nobody else was. And there's a lot of people out there, including maybe yourself, that don't have that. They don't have the support system that you may be blessed with. Okay, so be that person for them. Okay, it could be as simple as just listening to a complete stranger's worries about what's going on in their recovery, in their life, what's holding them back. That's another thing that I learned in my recovery is the amount of stress we put on ourselves that has nothing to do with reality. Okay, you could be worried about something that's going to happen in a week from today. I mean, yes, you have to put the effort in to fix that problem that's in a week, but don't over-stress about it. You may not be here. Okay? You know, you're not promised to be here in a week, so don't worry about it. And usually when you get to that point a week from now, it's not as bad as you thought. And you're like, man, I wish I wouldn't have stressed about it. We cause so much unwanted stress and unneeded stress in our lives when we can just focus on the present moment that you're living in and deal with what's going on right this second, this breath, because that's all you got, right? Don't worry about the past, because the past is gone. There's nothing you can do. Unless you're Marty McFly with Doc, you can't go back and change things. Okay? That's a Back to the Future reference for you nerds out there like myself. But, yeah, just move on. Deal with what you can right this moment. That's all you got. Okay? When you are facing your recovery, you want to get clean, and you're facing those withdrawals, you're naturally just going to look at all the bad stuff, okay? You're going to look at withdrawal, you're going to get depressed, and you're going to say, is it even worth it for me to do this? Am I even worth it? I've ruined my entire life. I have nobody. I've lost my family, my kids. I mean, the list can go on, okay? And I want you to understand something. I've talked to thousands of people that are going through recovery, okay, or that are successful in recovery. We all have issues. Some more than others. I mean, I've talked to people that blow my issues away. Okay, I couldn't believe how well they were doing with what they had to face. But usually, when you have more problems, you step up to the plate a little higher and you take care of them. Okay? Never think that you're not a valuable human being. Okay? We are all equal. We're all just as valuable as anybody else. You just may have some issues you need to take care of. And you can. Okay? Face them. Usually, the things that we're scared of most help us to soar. Okay? When you face those issues, it makes you a stronger person. Okay? And usually, they're not as bad as you think. I have a good buddy I work with. Had a lot of problems with some stuff going on in his life, and he was afraid to face them for a while. And he's faced them. He's happier than he's ever been. And what he says to me, it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, right? So face those issues, okay? Take your life back. It's worth it. Believe me. That's it for the video. I'm happy now. I got a good life. I got a wife and a kid. I'm busier than hell. But that's the way I like it. If you need somebody to talk to, 732-330-8366. Call or text me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I mean, I get a lot of calls and a lot of text messages. If you want to try another route, you can try Ryan at freefromhell.com. Leave me an email or join freefromhell.com. It's free. It's an online support group. And plenty of support on there. A lot of good people, a lot of people in recovery for a while that can steer you in the right direction, as well as parents and significant others of those who are suffering as well. Okay? So, till next time.